Ah, layer cannon. You will not take my friend? Wait. Huh? Why did you come back, Kazuya? Yuma, I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here like this. I'm getting Yuma's soul back, Daiji. Kazuya, I can't believe you. Gah! Yuma has gone back into Daiji's tail. Have you finally become obedient? This is the first time I've been humiliated by a human. Well, that's fine. I'll deal with him later. So here you are, Kazuya. Did you come back to have me eat you? I have no intention of the sort. I'll never forgive you.
Ready.
Huh? The layer cannon has started charging. It's going to take a bit of time before I can fire it. What's that? Are you planning to defeat me with that toy? Huh. Well, it looks like that toy will take some time to get ready. Huh. I thought I'd tear you limb from limb and eat you. But seeing that thing you got there, I think I've changed my mind a little. Let's start from where we left off. I'm going to be a little more forceful this time. Will you be able to endure, Kazuya? Ugh! Kazuya's been instilled with terror. He won't be able to struggle against bindings. Do you think you'll be able to survive by fighting the same way as before? All you can do now is endure. I wonder how long you'll be able to resist my pleasure attacks. Gah! Huh? Daji suddenly pulled away in pain. You impudent little! I thought I'd subdued you. To think you'd... Yuma! That's right. I'm not alone. Yuma's struggling to get her with me. I have to get ready for Daiji's next attack while I still have the chance. Urgh, how aggravating! I've had enough of this pointless struggle of you worms! Just give up and become my nourishment, you worthless humans! As he is so aroused, he takes off his own clothes. Alright. Yeah, that sounds about right. Daji slowly composed herself. I see. You're going to oppose me until the bitter end. Fine! Let's see just how much you both can endure! Gah, not again! Once again, Daiji let go of Kazuya and began writhing in pain. Huh. Now that's come to this. It's time to use my true power. I'll wring you out until you ejaculate. I won't stop no matter how much you scream. Ugh. Ugh. Grr. Daji has released Kazuya with a low growl. Yuma-sama's resistance has weakened. It was only a matter of time before he used up the rest of his consciousness. However, it appears that toy of yours will soon be ready. Let's end this now. Ugh! Ugh! What? How did you... Unfortunately for you, Daiji, it wasn't just knowledge you were sucking out of me. When you took away my knowledge of you, you also took away the fear you put on me. That's not... This is the end for you, Daiji! Wait, Kazuya! Whoa! It don't suddenly appear out of nowhere like that. I was about to shoot! I'm begging you, don't shoot. Let me try to talk her down. What the hell? Why now? Get out of my way. She murdered Yuma. I'll shoot you along with her if you try to stop me. I know that, so I'm not going to interfere. But are you really going to kill Yuma with your own hands? Wasn't it you who said he's still alive in there? Please, Daiji-sama's my summoner. I'm sure she'll listen to me. Just give me some time, even a little bit. Please. Lower your weapon. You. What do you think you're doing, lowly familiar? I'm sorry, Daiji-sama, but let's stop all this. If you were to get hit with a blast from that thing, you know what'll happen, right? To be honest, from the moment Kazuya came back to this room, I knew you had no chance of winning against his determination. It's not that he's merely powerful or that he's really kind. There's a strong determination to never give up inside him. But you want to deny that truth. You want to prove that no matter how strong the bonds he's made, you'd be able to easily sever them once you got your hands on him. So at the last minute, you started trying to seduce him again. You tried to make him submit both his heart and soul to you. Surely this has gone far enough, Daji-sama. Kazuya has already proven his determination to you. Please let him go and release Yuma's soul. Hold on. It's one thing to give me advice, but are you really spouting your opinions at me? I don't recall making you that way. And the truth is, Yuma's memories were mixed in when you created me. I didn't seem to know as much about demons as I was supposed to. Instead, most of my memories seem to be of Kazuya. At first, I considered them to be nothing more than distractions. But as I spent more time with Kazuya, I began to understand. I took advantage of the times we lost contact with Yuma, or when you weren't transformed into him, to keep supporting Kazuya. Since I am your familiar, I had to act within the confines of your orders to bring him to the harbor. But now that those orders have been fulfilled, I can act freely as long as I don't directly betray you. With you completely exhausted after dealing with Yuma's resistance, I thought that maybe this would be a good chance to convince you? Understood. I get it. Yuma! I've recreated Yuma's body so he can serve as my familiar, with his soul inside, of course. Daji-sama! Good grief, you really made a ruckus in there. That's the kind of soul that might tear a hole in your belly if you're not careful. That's the third time you made a fool of me. On top of all that, to think you'd even turn my own familiar against me. Ugh. Yuma, are you okay with us? Are you back with us? Kazuya, what on earth am I? Yuma, I've decided against eating your soul. Instead, you shall live as my retainer. Acting as a human, of course. That's... Don't misunderstand me now. You'll still need to fulfill your obligations as my retainer. If I'm in danger, you'll have to put your life on the line to protect me. Though the chances of that happening are fairly slim. That's your one responsibility. Surely you can't complain if that's the only price you pay for being able to continue living as a human. Fine, I'll do it. Daji-sama. You stay here! Continue to support Kazuya, understood? That's how you'll make up for the rudeness of spouting your opinions at me. This is your job now. Got it! Still, I'm enjoying this Kazuya more and more. It's been thousands of years since a human's managed to defeat me. I'll be sure to reward you at the appropriate place. Look forward to it. What you mean by that, Kazuya? I think I know. The My Room. go. We have finally escaped. Now all that's left is to deal with this angelic power inside Kazuya. I see. Yuma's no longer... Reina, what's with this angelic magic? The reason the angelic magic becomes uncontrollable is the result of the magic reacting with the soul of one of his creations. A human was never meant to hold such power. Yuma's magic is now controlled by Daji. There's no magic left inside him. It's all supplied by Daji as and when he needs it. So now that he's getting his magic from a demon like Daji, I don't think there's any need to worry about it getting out of control. It's a strange feeling. My consciousness is clear, but how do I put this? It's kind of like I'm floating off the ground. Your feet aren't actually touching the ground. You're right! Looks like it'll be hard to pretend you're human until you get used to that body. But I'm so relieved, Kazuya. Your magic's also surprisingly stable. It's amazing that you haven't killed a single demon so far. I might actually be able to safely use that method. What is it? It's a communication, probably from the guys in the military. I'll answer it. You two go on ahead. Reina, what's that method? It's a very forceful method. It takes the angelic magic out of your body and puts it back into mine. If I tried doing it and got impurities mixed in with the magic I extracted, there's a risk of me losing control before sealing it away, so I hadn't considered it until now. Now that the angelic magic's been taken out of Yuma by Daiji, there's only the magic left in you to worry about. If I extract that out of you, there shouldn't be a problem. The technique is simple. You only have to hold hands with me for a while. However, there's two things I'm worried about. Both of them are concerning you. The first is whether or not your body can withstand the removal of magic that's become a part of you. I wasn't able to find out what MOW specifically did to you, but the magic inside of you seems to be stable for now, almost unbelievably so. So there's no guarantee that your body will go back to normal and remain stable after magic's removed from you. You might go back into a coma. You might die. The other problem is all the demons you made friends with. They're all borrowing their visible forms in that my room space using the magic from your mind. But if the angelic magic powering it disappears, you won't be able to maintain that mental space. In other words, that my room will vanish. Vanish? Of course, the demons themselves won't vanish. Those embodied demons will continue to reside in your heart and mind, but you will never be able to meet them again. No matter whether this succeeds or fails, even if you manage to safely pass the magic over, we can't avoid it. Are you prepared for that, Kazuya? Kazuya, Reina, get ready to hop off the train. Is something wrong, Yuma? Apparently there's hostilities at the harbor stationed ahead. It looks like it'll be physically impossible for this train to pass through. The horrors of war have already crossed the sea. I was somehow able to ask for help. I was told the Navy ships in the area for the bombing operation can pick us up at the station. This train has been set to stop there as well. We should arrive in a little while. Good, got it. Kazuya, it's true that the magic inside you isn't showing any signs of getting out of control. As long as it's sitting in a human soul, it could destroy the world at any time. Though there's lots of risks and unknowns, I think it's worth trying. It's better than just killing you.